questions to ask throughout a campaign with the confidence rising. I told WDF don't switch, good times are coming on even deep diving. Bandcamp's reactions, watch along, still the pride of London thriving. The Eagles of South, they flying. Keep your eyes on us, we ain't hiding.
It's a good day. It's not.
Listen, I know the thumbnail says Liverpool preview, and we will get to that. And honestly, big up Callum for jumping on again.
Thanks for having me, boys.
We're going to give you a proper introduction in a minute. You just need some family time.
You just take as long as you need. I'm just a fly on the wall.
Listen, the fan cams didn't fan cam yesterday. The audio was a madness. Big up to JC and Bree, being up hours trying to figure it out. So you ain't really been able to see our reactions. You may have seen Nate's, because obviously you done the watch along last night. Fair play.
Well, they heard my reaction, bro. There's a reason why I had my camera turned off. I had to keep the camera turned off. But Nikki, you know it's bad when Nikki has to step outside and calm down. That's how bad last night was. But look, it's no secret how I feel. Obviously, you guys were there in the cold. An hour and a half of watching Hodgson football at its best. Oh my Lord. I don't know what convinced you to part with your hard-earned money, but I'm so happy it weren't me. That's all I'm saying.
Why are we so crap? Well, actually, we know the answer to that. But honestly, look, we've been poor all season.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the 16 points, when you deep it, we may have had one game that we thought we've played well here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's questionable, because we've had halves. We've had quite a few halves.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't say we've had a game. The one I think is questionable is the Wolves game. You know, I think for the 90, I think we played well.
Yeah.
We have been abysmal all season.
Yeah.
Bournemouth pull up. Now, granted, a lot of us weren't confident in the first place, but the bare minimum we wanted to see was fight. And then if the fight's not happening, then some attacking intent.
Mm-hmm.
Lineups come up. I don't think many are mad based on Hodgson's pattern, in the sense, like, we knew Ahamada and França weren't starting. We knew that. We were just hoping that Will Hughes didn't start in the 10. He didn't. Jeffrey Schlupp came back in. The thing that vexed me so much, and even just watching it back, is Bournemouth were crap. They didn't actually have to do anything yesterday and won 2-0.
Yep.
I think they had 2 shots on target.
3.
Well, there you go. And both goals they scored came from Palace mistakes. Mark Gay slicing the ball off the pitch. Now, listen, I'm not going to slander Mark, because he's been excellent for us this season. But even he would have said, listen, I think it's post-match, he said he puts his hand up. So they get another corner. Sinistera, I don't know who he out-jumped. And Joe Ward once again sleeping at the back post. The second goal, not like we were going to score a goal anyway. Sam Johnston, he's coming out, and normally goalkeepers can dive on the ball and pick it up with their hands. Or, worst case scenario, put your foot through it. You're going to win a foul. He runs towards the ball and goes, oh my gosh, they're running at me. Oh, and he just stands there. And it's just, everything was just a mess. Then we talk about the lack of attacking intent. Cal, bro, you could play one at the back.
Facts.
No one lie, Sunday. You know what? Kelleher might as well be the last man. Like, he might as well play on the halfway line. We have no patterns of play. We have no style of play. We have no attacking intent. It's literally give the ball to Elise and pray. That's literally our attacking style at the moment.
Rich is basically sub out Zaha for Elise, and it's old school Hodgson ball. That's it. Just hope Elise can do a madness, i.e. Luton away, which we also lost. Yeah, it's imagine of the 3 promoted teams, we've only taken 3 points off one of them.
And we didn't even deserve those 3 points.
No, we were dreadful in that game as well.
Lastly, so that's the tactical side. The substitutions. We're 1-0 down. We take off one of our better players in Lerma. I mean, actually, well, that was
Our best player.
Our best player.
And when he makes the double substitution, right, he takes off Ward, fair enough. He takes off Schlupp, but then brings on Will Hughes. If Schlupp can't attack, what's Will Hughes going to do? I can't
And
believe
Schlupp's
it.
got pace, which makes it worse. Because Will
Bournemouth
Hughes is made,
literally
runs
said
like he's
in
made
the-
of porridge. It's dead.
Bournemouth literally said in the second half, we ain't even going to attack because you ain't going to break us down.
Not
That's
rich.
literally what they said.
No, they just literally got the deck chairs out and just sat back and said, "No, lads, just chill out. Winter in Croydon. Can't get any better than this." It was easy. It was light work.
And then to compound things even more, Callum, your ex-gaffer, yeah? Your ex-gaffer.
Is that what you call it?
That's what we're saying right now.
Yeah.
Your ex-gaffer. Let me look
Is
down
a
this
pagan.
camera. Yeah. He's come out and said the fans have been spoilt. Spoilt
Oh,
because
yeah,
we
we
used to
had
win
this
games
line.
at home.
Yeah, we had this line from me.
Big man, spoiled.
He told
Here's
us
our home
about-
record.
Yeah,
Here's
remember,
our home record over the
he said
years.
to us,
How on earth are we spoiled?
he said Liverpool aren't too big to go down. Those like that, yeah. When we heard that, it was rough. So yeah, we were used to everything you're saying, and we didn't even have it at the club for that long, but we're used to it.
Then the cheeky so-and-so had the nerve to say the true fans are going to support us through this rough. What are you tapped?
I mean, yes, he is. If he's saying that,
Oh my! What do you mean the true fans? We've just some of them. Some people had to struggle to get home because obviously trade strikes and all that.
yeah.
We're sitting there watching dross, absolute dross, and you're talking about true supporters. I am so glad that the fans were actually united in booing. One thing I will say is, and I'm sure JC and Nate, you're on with this with me. The fan that threw the bottle, you're a prick. You don't need to take it to those extents.
No, 100%.
That's not needed.
no need
I'm
for
sorry. That's poor from you.
Mm-hmm.
The booing, yes. The singing, you're effing useless. Yes, that's justified. Didn't need to dash a ball, man.
Yeah.
No, that's not good.
Lastly, before I let someone else have a say, because I've been talking for like nearly 10 minutes. Parish, you need to fix this and quick. Don't be a coward and sack him. But then if you do sack him, do not be a bigger coward and try and get Cooper because he just got thumped up 5-0 as well. I'm not trying to hear that Cooper's the answer to this. I'm sorry. Get the board members together, find some sort of resolution, put your hands in your pocket and spend some money on this club.
Can I ask a few questions, boys?
Go ahead.
So, I'm not even taking a minute. I've not had the chance to speak to you guys since last season. Well, on camera anyway. What is the reason for Vieira actually getting sacked? Or does no one know?
So
Or is it just a
basically what's happening to Hodgson now is basically exactly what happened to Vieira, but Vieira actually had tougher games and he still had the same situation. We've got one win at home all season up until this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what happened to Vieira? I think what was it? It was 8 games, 1 win, 2 draws, and he got sacked for that. Or it was something like that. Yeah. And I think this season we are 3 wins and 11 L's.
It was a case of Vieira got to the sticky part of the season where we were looking at it thinking, okay, if he can ride this out and then move on to the games after that, he'll hopefully get into calmer waters. But of course, you get a little narrative going among the fan base of, Vieira's lost the dressing room, which to an extent was true. Mm-hmm. But the way the club handled sacking Vieira, when it eventually came out, we were like, oh, snap. Okay, hold on. maybe it wasn't all clear cut, because this is where people are starting to turn on Steve Parish. Because for years and years and years, the man could do no wrong. Didn't matter what happened. He was just God. There was no judgment on him. But now people are starting to white up and go, wait a minute. We've been in the league for 10, 13 years now, and we don't look anywhere as good as other teams that have been in League One, League Two, and they're now in the Prem. And here we are just making up the numbers. And we're even watching that lot down the South Coast get into Europe. We're thinking, we can never have nice things, can we? And then the last run of form, it's just compounded into fans have just had enough. And we were told at the end of the season against, was it Forest, we're taking this club to the next level. He's memed himself. Imagine the chairman's memed himself. Not Neil, but our actual club's chairman has memed himself by saying he's taking us to the next level. What's the next level? Millwall away next year. Oh, yeah, I'll book my tickets now while I have the chance.
All right, next question I've got. So I don't think you'll get relegated. So I think there are teams worse than you guys. Who would you guys go for?
Listen to your reasoning for that, though.
No, I know.
Not because we're doing decent.
No, I know.
It's because there's teams worse than us.
No, it's true. It's true. But who would you guys, in an ideal world, look at getting as a manager? And then will you even be able to back the manager?
Are you talking about who I want or who will get? Because that's two completely different
things. Right. Who would you guys want?
I would want someone like Fonseca or Arnie Slot or someone like that, or even Kieran McKenna at Ipswich.
Kieran McKenna, he'll be perfect.
Or even Potter. I take all of them. But we're gonna end up with,
even Potter after the rivalry as well.
I'll take Potter, man. Trust me. But
you know what, Potter, he did well with lack of money.
Yeah, exactly. I think Potter's a brilliant manager. I mean, we're seeing now that his sacking hasn't aged very well because Poch is pretty much going through the same thing he went through. So for anyone calling Potter a rubbish manager, you got to have the same energy for Poch. And let's be honest, Poch ain't no rubbish manager. So Chelsea's just is a really bad place to go to at the moment. It's a poison chalice. But
who we're going to get is going to be Steve Cooper. It's going to be Paddy McCarthy. It's going to be Gareth Southgate. It's going to be really bad.
Southgate?
I can see it happening.
It's written.
We love an English manager. It's written for Hodgson, Allardyce, Pardew, Pulis. It's written in the stars for an ex-England coach. He's an ex-Palace man. He opened our new Cat 1 Academy, and he's retiring very coincidentally after the Euros. And guess what? We've got this big plan of Roy's going to see out to the end of the season, and then we're going to get a manager. Oh, what manager's free and just left the England job? Oh, that's it, Gareth Southgate. That is going to be so depressing. If he can't perform with probably one of the best England teams ever, how the hell is he going to make this Crystal Palace team stay in the Premier League or even progress? It's just not going to happen, is it? Let's be real.
What t-shirt size do you guys wear? Christmas coming up soon. I'll sort you guys out some Liverpool stuff if you want. I don't
it'll make some good firewood.
This guy's disrespectful. Nah, you're my broski and that. Like, nah, you hold the sin bin for that. Nah, we're trying to grieve out here. Man's trying to shell us. Like, no, what?
Bro's trying to get some Liverpool points so he can go to the next away game.
I lie.
I gave you the sin bin. I didn't know that brought in yet. Nah, do you know what? I've always said this, and like, I know I'll probably get cussed from some of the Liverpool fans, but I've always had a soft spot for Palace, and I never want to see it. Exactly, literally, yeah. Like, I'd never want to see Palace relegated. But you see everything you've just said, all collective, all three of you. This is why, even though I think we're going to win on Saturday, this is why I hate playing against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park, because everything you've just all said is going to be the complete opposite of what we play on Saturday. And I know you're gonna sit here and go, Cal, you're chatting crap, like you're gonna smash us. I'm telling you, I'm absolutely telling you. I'm absolutely telling you, you guys are gonna pop a hell of a fight and make it so difficult for us, like you always do. It's going to be a horribly bad game for us. And this is what you guys always do. You play rubbish up until the Liverpool game. We play you. We get the 3 points, but you bloody make us work for it. Or sometimes we don't even get the 3 points. Exactly.
3 points last
And
season.
then after we play you, you go on a bad run. I'm going to need you guys to reverse that cycle this season because we need those 3 points. Yeah, respectfully.
There's a referee ref in our match that you might have never lost a game when he's the referee.
Who's the ref?
I can't remember, but I saw the stat on Sky somewhere. I'm thinking, bruv, it's gonna happen again. Jota's gonna go down and man's gonna get a penalty, even though he's just kicked off.
That's why I'm worried as well, because Jota's, in my opinion, our most clinical finisher.
You don't need a clinical finisher right now. We're not defending well.
Yeah, I'm telling you, games like this worry me.
I'm calling it now. Ibrahim Konate worldie from the halfway line.
Oh
no, that is our luck.
I'm because the thing is we know, as well as Palace fans, we know that our players don't take games seriously with teams around us. We just know it's a fact. But anyone that's above us in the top 4 or fighting for Europe, we actually play good against them.
Yeah.
Like you saw it against Arsenal, only lost 1-0 to a dodgy penalty. We lost narrowly to Spurs. When we played against the bigger teams, we play well. That's just a fact. But we can never get we beat Man United. So against the bigger teams, we play well. Against everyone we should be beating and playing against, we are dead.
Brentford dead, Burnley dead, Everton dead.
I don't know how we beat Burnley. How did we beat Burnley? Yeah. Rich, we were there.
We were there. We were like,
we did not deserve that.
Smash and grab that win there.
Sheffield United dead. Even though we won the Sheffield United game at the first game of the season, I was still thinking 1-0. Yes, it's a win, but my God in heaven, we can't even score more than 1 goal against these lot. Oh, mate, get in the bin.
And the players just look like they don't care anymore. That's the problem that I saw at the end of the game. They just couldn't give a single,
They get paid regardless. They don't have to care.
Yeah, exactly.
But the person we expect to care, all of a sudden, he got a little nasty shock at the end of the game yesterday when all the fans were leaving Selhurst Park early. That never happens. I think the last time that happened was Sunderland 4-0 when Jermaine Defoe scored that thunderbolt. You're just thinking, oh, wow.
That was years ago.
Is it that bad that it's Jermaine Defoe, Sunderland at home settings?
Even Huddersfield, 3-0 when they just came up. We lost 3-0 to them and they killed Zaha for like 2 months as well.
Yeah.
Right. It's been 18 minutes. And I think we can officially finally say, welcome, guys. This is the Liverpool match preview. Honestly, listen, it's an honor once again to have a good friend of the channel, a good friend of ours. Callum from KOPISH, how's it going?
No, look, boys, the pleasure's all mine, man. Thank you guys for having me on, man. Yeah, as I said, you've always been supportive of KOPISH. On a personal level, you've always been good to me as well. So the least I could do is be here. So thank you guys for having me. And yeah, Liverpool have kind of surprised me this season. I didn't think we'd be as close to City and Arsenal as we are. I'm not getting ahead of myself and saying we're going to win the league. However, if we stay within touching distance, I do believe if we add a couple of players in January, which we're a bit topsy-turvy with when it comes to transfers, if we can do that and Arsenal and City don't do a madness in the January market, I will say that we're going to win the league.
I must admit, I think for you guys, and I think most of the Liverpool fan base are quite happy about this. They've not been actually like on the radar. Like they've kind of you've just gone about your business quite because everyone's looking at Tottenham because obviously what Tottenham were doing was like they started really well. Man City and Arsenal obviously. So Liverpool just like all right.
People have slept on us a little bit, and that's how we like.
Do you think that's going to continue, or do you think we're holding people will start like wrong, like Liverpool are like? Okay.
So it's weird because Arsenal are involved. If it was just Liverpool and City, then we'd be fully on the radar because everyone would be pushing the narrative. It's Pep versus Klopp again. It's Pep versus Klopp. The fact that Arsenal are so involved is adding such a different dynamic to this one because in some aspects it feels like it's even less pressure for us, and it feels as though because Arsenal went head to head with City last season, it could be a case where those two are just fighting each other the whole time, and we just kind of just move in without anyone really noticing. The next thing you know, we're top of the league. The thing is, and I said this from the beginning of the season, as much as it would break my heart to see it, I still have Arsenal as the favourites to win the league. I think the Declan Rice signing was a game changer. And it just reminded me of when Liverpool finished 18-19 and then 19-20, we were just unstoppable. I'm not saying Arsenal unstoppable, but I look at the results like the Luton one. I look at the results like the City one at home. Things are just going their way. And we know this as Liverpool fans. I'm sure City fans will say the same thing. As great as you can play, you still need that element of luck if you're going to win the league. And that seems to be of Arsenal. And it's just they're getting these late winners. It feels very similar to what we were doing in 19. And I think they have a much better team and squad than people think. And again, I was one of Arteta's harshest critics. He shut me up. Like, the guy's got minerals about him, so I can't even get onto Arsenal. As much as I hate them, as much as I'll banter them, I can't sit here and disrespect what they're doing. They're top of the league for a reason, and unless Liverpool or City are able to really change things around, then I see Arsenal winning it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we're ahead of schedule.
I mean, I know when we I know when we last spoke on air, you weren't happy, obviously, with FSG. And when you look on the outside looking in, I still think Liverpool fans are thinking this window hasn't really, the summer window anyway, hasn't really been great. Like, what has Klopp actually done to make it work? Because you still effectively needed a DM.
Yeah, so here's the thing. It's really weird because I would actually say the window was brilliant apart from the Endo signing, and I'll elaborate on that. For me, in my opinion, at Liverpool, we want players who are either world-class or going to become world-class to be in the starting 11. So when we were told Endo was going to be that guy, we were sort of like, right. So Bosley, universally, we loved that signing. Gravenberch, again, didn't expect it, but universally loved the signing. And McAllister was showing his quality in the Premier League. We're over the moon to get him. Endo was unknown. And then when Klopp's saying, this is the guy and wait and watch, and you're like, but you're not even playing the guy. So do you trust him or not? But you're telling us to trust him. It was almost like we're playing McAllister in the 6, which doesn't suit him, nor does it suit the rest of the team. Trent's then inverting, which is leaving space in the middle and space at the right back position. And teams were starting to sort of use that as a weapon against us. And it was frustrating, but we've been still picking up results due to individual persons who have been stepping up and doing what they needed to do. But the system, I still don't think is perfect. The fact that Klopp's doing this with a brand new midfield, though, is where I love him. And this is the reason why I never wanted him sacked or anything like that. As much as I'll criticize him, because I don't think anyone's above criticism or anyone's bigger than the club, I never wanted Jurgen sacked, because if anyone could turn around the fortunes of Liverpool, it was him. But it's still not perfect. But one thing that is giving us, again, a bit of solace is that Man City aren't perfect, and neither are Arsenal. So I think if Arsenal were head and shoulders above, or City were head and shoulders above, then we'd be more panicky, but we're not at the moment.
That's fair. It's a nice headache to have, by the way. You're going to spend 40 million on a DM and you don't like him. It's crazy. JC, let's run through this Combine 11. I don't know how you're going to do this, by the way, Callum.
All right, so are we just doing this based on players who are fit and available, yeah?
So if you remember what we done last time, so we're going to do it a little bit different. So we're going to go through it twice. So the first time we're going to go through it and it's only the people that are available.
Okay.
And then the second time is if everyone's available, go ahead. The only caveat is obviously that you have to have at least 3 players from each team.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to try and weasel 3 Palace players in here.
I think I can do that.
All right, so let's go in goal.
Who's available? Right, I'm actually going to go Sam Johnson. Kelleher's not had a great season so far. I rate Kelleher, but he's not had a great season so far. And I actually do rate Sam Johnston as a goalkeeper.
Yeah, I wouldn't be completely. I'd be gassed if he didn't do what he done yesterday. Let's go for the left back.
All right, so Simicast. Mitchell's out, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta go Simicast then. Yeah, sorry, boys. I do really rate Mitchell though.
He's had a good season.
Yeah, he's a quality player. Yeah, I think it's gotta be Simi.
Give me a sec. I'm just trying to find how you spell that guy's name.
Oh, TS. Yeah. Yeah, there he is.
Right back.
Yeah.
Centre backs.
The left centre back, I think, is gonna go there, right? Yeah. So does he play left centre back or does he play right centre back?
Left.
So you putting him over Virgil, yeah?
I don't watch Liverpool.
Virgil can shuffle over.
If Virgil's meant to be world class, yeah, he could play on any side.
Both,
Yeah. Both in. See, you've got two players already.
I want to see where you put the last one.
Yeah, that's what I'm struggling.
I know for a
Henry,
fact.
just to answer your question, Alisson's injured. That's why.
Yeah, Allison.
Yeah, because I know for a fact you ain't putting Elise over Salah. There's no way.
No. Can he play left wing? Can Elise play left wing?
No.
Yeah. So
both DMs. So who are you going for?
Or could Salah play up top?
Nah.
Super Noodle's got to play up there, no?
Yeah, it's got to be Nunes, man. I'm not even his biggest fan, but it's got to be Darwin, man.
All right, you're free in midfield, so you're 2 DMs and you're 1 attacking mid.
Yeah, we might get a player here.
Is the core
Decore's injured.
He's done his Achilles.
He's done for the season, yeah?
Yeah.
Guy should have sold him to us now, isn't it?
Nah.
And he struggle.
Our midfield hasn't been great this season. I'd put Szoboszlai in a 10.
Yeah, I'm
Because
going
we can't even argue with that because our guy's injured.
Yeah, Szoboszlai in a 10. I can't put Endo in there because he's barely played. McAllister's played, but he hasn't been great because he's been playing out of position. Curtis Jones hasn't been great. Gravenberch has barely played. Elliott's only really played well in cameos. Who have you guys got in your DMs or your midfield positions?
Just Lerma.
Lerma or Will Hughes.
Lerma's got to go in there, I believe. Lerma's having a good season. That was a really good purchase from you guys as well. Free signing. I'm gonna go McAllister as the other one then.
I can't argue that.
See, I told you get your 3 guys in, guys.
Just about. Of course, isn't it?
And your 2 wingers.
Yeah, I mean Salah, obviously. Left wing. Who do you guys play left wing? Does Edward play there sometimes, or
the mighty Jordan Ayew? I have to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Diaz. Sorry, lads. Even though I'll be honest, Diaz isn't having a great season himself either, though. But yeah, I think that's pretty decent, no?
Yeah, I can't argue.
So now let me get this straight. For the one where everyone's fit, I've still got to get 3 Crystal Palace players in.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys don't make this easy, do you?
No.
Otherwise, we'll be having a whole 11 of Liverpool, and we can't say nothing about it either.
We'd have no counter argument to it.
Could I just say with this team, can Szoboszlai play DM?
Not as effectively.
Okay.
But what are you thinking?
It hurts me that Elise's not in this. I know he was not as good.
It hurts me too, and I mean, if he does leave Palace, then Anfield would be a welcome home for him.
Hang on. We haven't forgiven you for that Benteke deal. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 32.5 million. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can talk about 95 million as an opening bid, my guy. Mhm. Yeah, we've forgotten, bro.
JC Nate in the community, we have actually been given some semi-good. I won't. It's not right out. The under 18s are through to fourth round of the FA Youth Cup.
Big up.
Just beating Plymouth.
Okay, so is this the combined one? Yeah, if everyone's fit.
Everyone's fit.
We gotta go Allison in goal, surely.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
easily.
Oh.
I'll go Mitchell left back as well. You know.
If over Robbo.
Oh, I forgot about Robbo.
Yeah, no, Robbo. I was thinking, wait, sure.
Over Robbo,
Sure?
I don't know about that one.
No, Robertson easily.
I forgot. So you know what? He's out for the season, isn't he?
Who Robbo? No, he's
Robertson.
back in end of February. He should be back.
Aye, for the running. Aye, that's going to be key for you. Like,
That would be brilliant. If he comes back in form as well, that would be brilliant for us.
I generally forgot he was there because I haven't seen him.
Yeah, he's quality, man.
Rich,
Hasn't
can I just
again,
say
not
one
having a
thing?
great season though.
Do you know what's a piss take? Liverpool have more than one left back. We don't know how that feels. We've got one left back, and he's injured now.
So who are you guys playing left back then?
Klein.
Nathaniel Klein,
No,
probably.
not Kleiny at left back. Kleiny's playing left back.
Yeah, man.
He came on to replace Mitchell when he went off injured. So yeah,
Put it this way, Callum. We've only had one left back in our team, and that was Mitchell ever since Van Arnold left. When did Van Arnold leave? Like 3-4 years ago now. So we've only had one.
20, I think.
Yes, we've had one left back for 3 years, and we're just lucky he hasn't gotten injured until now.
That's bad, boys, man.
Gay, Joe Ward and Natty Klein are our start up and back up right back in 2023.
Ward.
Yeah,
I've always got a soft spot for Klein because he was really good for us. I'm trying to think.
Callum, the problem we have is the Nathaniel Klein we re-signed ain't the one that we sold to Southampton.
Yeah, I know.
That's the annoying thing.
Yeah. I agree with the Corey there. I agree with Eze there. Part of me wants to put Matip in front of Gay, but
we're going to get our other player in.
Yeah, we won't be able to. Yeah, I can live with that, boys. Can live with that. How confident are you guys holding on to Gay? Because I know a few teams have been linked with him.
We won't.
If we don't get a good manager, if we don't get a manager that will keep the interest of Eze, Elise, Anderson, Gay, they're all gone.
França as well.
But France's gone anyway. I don't think he cares who comes in. He's gone. I won't blame him either.
Eze and Elise are the ones. If there was
They've
a
only played 45 minutes of football together this season.
Yep.
I think all our signings this year or this summer, I think all the minutes they've played combined for each player, I think it's like 1.3 million per minute. Our new signings have played because Henderson got injured after 7 touches. Let's not forget that. Holden played in the cup and he came on for like 2 minutes. Francis played for 2 minutes, and Ahamada, we got him in January last year.
Lerma's been the only success story of the whole window.
Yeah, and he's free.
He was a Bosman, which makes it even worse.
Yeah, we've spent 40 million in this.
And
window.
JC, do you know what? To add insult to injury, what did our esteemed chairman say to the Athletic? Oh, we're only looking at loans in January.
He's already put that narrative out already. He
does that every year, so I'm not surprised. We haven't used up our loans for ages.
We might loan out Ben Doak if you guys are interested. I mean,
I'll take Diaz on loan. I can't lie.
Did you say Diaz?
Maybe Salah. I have to think about it.
Yeah, a little loan.
To be fair, I think we'd have to sell Croydon just to pay his wages.
Croydon ain't got no money, bro.
Croydon's broke anyway.
Yeah, the council's doing a mad one at the moment.
We'll have to give Liverpool Selhurst Park just to get him.
Yeah.
We'll be Liverpool B.
Trust me.
Callum,
Yeah.
talk us through how you win this game, because we know how you win this game. But how do you think that you win this game?
I know it's going to sound really cliche and silly to say this. We have to be clinical. I hate to bring it back to this game, but the COVID season where we beat you lot 7-0, that is one of the best performances we've had in the Klopp era. And not because we played spectacular football on the day or anything like that. We were just clinical that day.
Yeah,
Recently,
we should have been like 3-0 up in that game, you know? That's how
yeah,
bad
I
it
know.
was.
No, we were quite fortunate at the beginning, but once we got into our stride and got the first goal, then we never really looked back. But then at the moment, we're just not clinical as a team. Like Salah's missing chances, Nunes missing chances, Diaz missing chances, Gakpo's not really getting involved in the game, Jota's injured. If I'm not mistaken, our last 7 goals haven't featured any of our strikers or attackers getting those goals. They've been from midfield and defense. Our attack has to step up, but we also find it difficult playing against teams that employ a low block, and we know Hodgson is going to have that team with 2 198s and a 109 just sitting there making sure nothing gets past. So like,
Well done.
So we know we've just got, the moment we get a chance, we have to be clinical, because the earlier we can get a goal and try and then draw you guys out, the better chance we've got of winning the game. But we have to be clinical. Can't give you guys any momentum.
JC, let's go through just some of the comments. And thanks for everyone. Sorry, we've just had to just chat, so we're not ignoring you guys. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we'll pick out some. So Sharon says, good evening. UK Pat says, big up the GOAT, Rich T, Nate, and Callum. It's time to go. Chairman here saying, I feel so spoiled. Yeah, me too. I feel spoiled to be a Palace fan.
Trust me.
I think I think my dad sent me something. I think he said I think this our home record in the Premier League was something like 102 games played, 38 L's, 32 draws, 32 wins.
Oh,
It's
Spoiled.
and we're spoiled.
Fortress SELHURST, yeah? All
Of
right.
course.
All right, we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Manager needs to go now. Why is he talking about the fans not doing his own job well? Owners don't know what they're doing. We know this, man. Elise back in for 3 games, 3 L's, 1 draw. Feel bad for the guy, man. I don't think he was there for the draw, was he? He just has 3 L's to his name.
The West Ham draw.
Oh, yeah. Bring back Pardew. You're getting a sin. If I could sin bin the chat, I would.
He does put an LMAO there, so I know.
Yeah, I know. Don't exactly know. 1 win in 11 for Vieira. He's apparently come up with another clanger. Apparently the scoreline was harsh. I tell you what, though, if I was a Bournemouth fan watching his press conference, I'd be fuming. He called them Little Bournemouth.
He called him tiny.
Yeah. I'm thinking, yo, this guy's a proper waste, man.
Man's got pure senile, you know.
That's that Croydon in him, innit?
Someone at work told me today that they watched the press conference, and they said to me, he's an Arsenal fan. He said, "You know what? Yeah, oh, he's gone." he said to me that ever since Hodgson went into hospital and he came out, he ain't been the same. And I didn't deep it, and then I was thinking, it's a bit of a mad statement, but it kind of made a little bit of sense in my head. Like his press conferences just went left ever since then. Against Sunderland, kept a clean sheet, mate. Bun that Sunderland game, man. Not thinking about that anymore. And finally, Spiritual says, Lerma run the game on his own, basically. He was the best player by a country mile. Yeah. And there's no way Klein's getting paid that much. There's no way.
He might be, you know.
I don't think he is.
I wouldn't actually be surprised, if I'm going to be honest.
That's too much money, man. Oh my goodness. Nate, how do we get something out of the game?
Hope, pray, hope that Liverpool get some kind of stomach bug, dodgy lasagna settings, laxative settings, whatever we have to do. George, voodoo, you name it.
What's the other agenda against them? Asthma pumps.
No, brother,
Yeah.
I'm talking Irish because all of it. Because, bro, we need Jesus, Buddha, Allah, you name it, we need it. It's gonna be worse than that 7-0 a couple of years ago. And yes, we haven't forgotten about that. Yeah, we haven't forgotten about that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was a bit wild. I was doing that on a watch along. I was like, whoa. I was like, is this OnlyFans now? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Only Trent.
Only Trent. I'm not gonna lie. He actually looked like he did that on purpose.
He's probably learning off Van Dijk because Van Dijk's always playing with
That was last year. That was last year's Van Dijk. This Van Dijk's back now.
Well, this one.
Limbo stick. Okay. No.
The Van Disney agenda will never die.
I can't believe the internet went through him like that last season. He showed his class now again, though. That was a rough season last season, man.
Callum, obviously, once again, we're doing our predictions league. You did all right last season.
Yeah, I did well. I did well last time.
Well done.
I think you told me
you jumped top?
Yeah, something. Yeah, I think I was joint top.
And then who was you joined top with? But someone didn't put their prediction in. I think you won by default.
I'll take it, man.
I think you did. No, all right. Then I'll need to make sure I'll get you a little something for that. Let's give a round of applause.
I appreciate it.
I'm trying to remember who the other one put because there's two people that finished with 10 points.
It's all right. It don't matter.
I think Ed done pretty well, didn't he?
I think Ed got 8 at the time.
I know Cecil.
Yeah.
It was Cecil, wasn't it?
He got 8.
Oh.
This is good. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
I'll take it. I'll take the win. I'll take the double.
Probably have to go back on the archives of
Nah, it's cool, man. We settled on it. I got a round of applause.
No. You won. Don't worry. We ain't taking that away from you. No FFP allegation on this.
115
FFG
charges
take away from you.
Yeah.
So I'll send you the fixtures sometime today or tomorrow. Just send me back the before 11:30 Saturday, I believe it is.
Oh yeah, you'll get them back tomorrow.
But obviously, our game is the first game.
Yeah.
And I believe Martin's top with 10 points at the moment. So I haven't updated the graphics because obviously there's 2 games currently going on now. So I haven't updated them yet. So,
sorry, can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
Where do you guys think you'll finish this season?
12.
I said 14th at the start of the season after the window closed.
17th on goal difference.
Oh,
That's how bad it is looking right now. I have no confidence in us doing it better. And to be honest, Paris deserves it.
Come to think, let me see what the scores are actually.
I think you'll comfortably stay in the league, but it's not gonna, if you keep Hodgson.
Everton are 1 up.
Oh, Sean Dyche is no joke, you know. You're basically saying to the rest of the league, you should have killed him when he had the chance.
Right, stop talking about us, man. Because we should have killed them, but we flopped.
Everton have 10 points. They're 6 points behind us, and they're crap.
They've got a game in hand.
No, but they had a 10-point deduction, and they're literally 6 points behind us.
And the game they won before the deduction was against us.
Yeah,
it was Jack from Southampton is the guy that Callum was joint top with.
That was it. Oh boy. Score predictions.
You're finished.
We wrap up. Oh man, Callum, what are you going for?
I'm going to go with 2-1 Liverpool.
Wait, you think we're scoring?
I do, yeah. I think you'll get a goal.
We ain't scored at home in 4 games.
I know. I reckon you'll get one today, though. Oh, on Saturday, sorry.
Actually, that's a lie. We did score 2 against Everton.
I reckon 2-1 Liverpool. It's not going to be. We're not going to go out and thrash you. I hope we do because we could do the goal difference and stuff, but we won't.
Way to kick a man when he's down, Cal. Thanks for that.
No,
Trent's bagging.
and not from right back. He'll get an assist probably though.
Has he not been playing in midfield for you?
Yeah, up and down. He obviously does the invert. Sometimes he's gone into midfield. Sometimes Gomez gone right back. I'd like to see Trent as a permanent midfielder.
Gomez could be playing.
Nah, I reckon it'll be Trent.
You gave me hope.
No, the thing is, because even though we played Wednesday, but we both got the early kickoff, I think Klopp can look at it and go, well, Palace are in the same predicament as us. It's not like we had a Europa or Champions League game and you guys had a free week. We're both in the same boat. Plus, the following game for us is a Europa League game, but it's a dead rubber match because we've already topped the group. So
and
I reckon
then you've got United, no?
Yeah, exactly. So I think we'll go strong against you guys. We'll field a weakened team in the Europa, and then I think we'll field again a strong team against United. Oh, I'm with you on that one. Sign me up. Sign me up. Yeah, I don't. And again, I know you guys are going to find it difficult to be like, well, Liverpool are there and we're playing how we're playing. I just see Liverpool play against teams who aren't playing well, and we seem to just do that sometimes. We have these weird games where we'll win, but it won't be pretty, and I think it will be like that on Saturday.
I'm just trying to figure out how much Liverpool are going to score when I put my predictions in.
I'm saying 4-0. That's my prediction.
If we keep it under 3, I'll be surprised. Put it that way.
I'm calling it. Salah's bagging a hat trick against Callum.
Yeah. He's dropping a 3-piece on us. Yep. He's going to get special at Morley's. He's going to be cooking all day. It's going to be
We might actually go 5 at the back, you know.
Well, we did at their place last year, and we got a draw. But we did have Zaha and Eze, which helped.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot
and
about
Anderson
that
did
game.
a number on Nunez as well.
I forgot about that game. You guys started our little demise, you know.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed because we should have actually won that game.
Yeah, we should have. And then Diaz scored a worldie.
Yeah, he did.
Cracking goal.
That was the only way we were going to get a goal in that game.
And the Zaha missed 2 chances at the end as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gallagher missed a tap in as well, I remember, right at the start.
Yeah.
Or was that a season before? I can't remember.
Before.
I'm sure we lost that game 3-0, and that was really undeserved.
Oh yeah, where
No,
we should have had penalty.
Yeah.
We were very good.
With the season before last?
Yeah, the Vieira season.
Was that at your place? Because we beat you, I think, was it 3-1
that
away?
was at your place when Keita scored that madness goal.
Yeah, when Naby scored
yeah.
absolute slammer.
Yeah.
But we should have had a penalty, and we started off really well.
Yeah. But the second game we played, you guys, I think Jota got a penalty, and it shouldn't have been a penalty.
Serious?
2-0 Everton, yeah.
Rotted.
Who are they playing?
Newcastle.
Oh!
Yeah, Newcastle, they're having a weird season.
Stinky form.
You know, that's what, you know, when you ask Callum about, are you happy that all the teams, that the media's not really looking at them? It's probably the fact of the Villa's doing so well as well. They're third now. So the pressure's off Liverpool. They're looking at Brighton, they're looking at Newcastle, and they're looking at how crap Man United are as well, aren't they? They're not really focusing on Liverpool at all.
Yeah. Long may that continue. And how bad Chelsea have been as well.
They started to turn a bit of a corner, but they threw it away against United.
Yeah, but Chelsea bring that on themselves, though. Like, nobody's actually upset that Chelsea are doing bad.
We love it. Long may that continue.
Oh, right. Let's wrap this up. This is depressing. Everton are going to finish above us in the league after a points deduction, and then it's going to be peak. First things first, Callum. You there Saturday?
No, I've actually got to work an event, so I'm not even going to get to see the game or anything. I'm sure people who I'm working with will probably tell me what's the score and stuff. I very rarely do I not watch a game and I'm able to keep the spoilers from happening. But
Gotcha.
yeah, I really wanted to go down. But I'm gonna put this out into the atmosphere. The next Liverpool Palace game, whether it be home or away, we've got to do a meet up and do this in person or do something in person. We live too close for us not to do this.
Literally.
But
That's a good
we've
point.
got to do something.
That's a good point. Yeah, we'll definitely put something in the
God willing, we can make that happen.
100%.
Are you guys going to be there on Saturday?
Yeah, me and JC will. And Nate, if you could fly over last minute.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I forget. Yeah.
I'm working till 6, so I'll be on break as the game kicks off. I'll watch the game for an hour.
That's not too bad, to be fair.
Yeah,
that's not too bad. But yeah, if Matt or Drifty are at the game as well, just let us know. And
yeah, I would let you know.
Wicked. All right, Callum, let everyone know where they can find you if they don't know already.
You can find me on Team Kopish or at Callum Sanderson on all social media.
There you go. And the Kopish team are doing great things. Was it 60k subs?
No. 30. I wish it was 60.
Not bad.
One day. But no, 31k.
No, you're not doing bits, man. Honestly.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
All right, people, please enjoy the next day and a bit. Because Saturday's going to be peak.
Yeah, recover, and then we've got to play. Remember, guys, recover is happy, and then we've got to play Liverpool, City, Brighton, Chelsea, Brentford, and then Arsenal, and then it's Sheffield United. So remember, we're not going to play a game that we might win until mid-January. So,
and then Everton in the cup as well. So people, spend your Saturday Christmas shopping. Don't go Selhurst Park. Trust me. Don't put yourself through 90 minutes of paying. Go Christmas shopping.
Yeah, hold tight, you man.
It is what it is.
Yeah, that's not looking good.
Eagles.
I can sit here and lie to you guys.
Eagles. Allow it.